Navigator's Audio Logbook, September 9, 2118. We are still on Baseball World. The Vice President has been in meetings most of the time since we arrived, handling whatever business brought us to the capital. I haven't seen Chief Morpho for 6 days now. At first, I thought she was just busy with security protocols, or whatever it is Secret Service agents do when we're planet-side. But after not seeing her around at all, I finally asked the Vice President about her whereabouts this morning. Apparently, she's been reassigned. The Vice President told me that sometimes Secret Service agents get reassigned with very little notice, just the nature of their job. He didn't seem concerned about it, so I guess it's normal procedure. I can't say I'm upset about her absence. The constant scrutiny and questioning was getting old. Still feels strange though, how someone can just disappear from an assignment without even saying goodbye. Not that we were friends or anything close to it. Glad I'm getting out of the Space Force. No idea what I'm going to do. Hopefully, I can find a man like Mike Cottle to take care of me or something. Sir, may I speak with you for a moment?
Of course, friend. What's on your mind?
How did you know I was an MWD hire?
I don't think you are a MWD hire.
Agent Morpho told me you ordered her to investigate whether I was an MWD hire.
That's not exactly what happened. The chief secret agent was new to her position. She came to me with concerns about your appointment, suggesting it might have been politically motivated rather than merit-based. What I did was give her confidence in her new role. She needed to feel her concerns were being taken seriously, and I wanted her to feel that I trusted her judgment. So I told her if she truly believed there was something to investigate, she had my authorization to look into it.
You think I'm good at my job?
I admire you for your skills as a guardian, and you will no doubt find success in civilian life. Your country is grateful for your honorable service, and so am I.
I've always admired you as well. More than just as my commanding officer and vice president. The way you carry yourself, your leadership. You've been like a father to me. It's more than that. I think about you constantly. I imagine what it would be like if circumstances were different. I've dreamed about what our children might look like. I want to have your children.
I'm flattered, but I need to be clear. Our relationship is one of friendship and of a professional nature. I won't always be your commander, but I will always be your friend.
You're just saying that because I'm a service member. I understand. When I'm no longer your subordinate, I can be your lover.
Friend, I'm drawing a line in the sand. This conversation needs to stop.
Lines can be redrawn, sir. Especially out here. So far from our home exoplanets. New laws are created. Old ones are ignored and forgotten. Or repealed.
Let's table this conversation.
Lighten up, take me on your magic river. Tell me all your dreams align. Sign me up and tell me about the people that you know who are trying to feel alive. Life can get hard, so honey, if you need to cry, just come share my pillow and rain, rain, go away. I wanna hear about everything you're ever thinking. You know that I can take the truth. always have to put aside. And I'm right here if you just need to cry. Come love, share my pillow, and rain, rain, go away. Been some time since you fixed me, I'll never forget your time.
Navigator's audio logbook, October 12, 2118. It's been over a month since I was reassigned to a logistics battalion here in Baseball World. Over a month of paperwork, mandatory transitional lectures, medical appointments, and gear turn-in. I've turned in my charts, my periscope sextants, radiac, dosimeter, canteens, 2 duffel worth of stuff, and then the duffel bags themselves, and another duffel bag on top of that. Yesterday, I spent 6 hours cleaning my duty uniforms. The fabric still smells like the ship, that peculiar blend of metal and the subtle electric burn that permeates every spacecraft. I folded each one precisely, even now when it doesn't matter anymore. Muscle memory, I guess. The athletic uniforms and footwear I get to keep. One less thing that needs to be spotless in order to be accepted by the facility. I missed another morning formation today. Slept right through it. Or rather, woke up, looked at and stared at the alarm clock, deciding if I would get in trouble for not showing up, until I would have been late anyway, and went back to sleep. Same as the day before. No one came looking for me. I think my new unit commander has written me off already. Most of them probably think I've already out-processed and just haven't been removed from the roster yet. The ones who do notice I'm missing don't care enough to file the paperwork. What would be the point? I'll be gone soon anyway. My Vice President Cottle refuses to speak with me. He must hate me now. I hate myself too. Sleep is my new best friend. 14, sometimes 16 hours a day. The dreams are better than reality anyway. In my dreams, I'm still at the navigation console, still plotting courses through the stars, still someone with purpose. Then I wake up to these blank walls and remember. At the transition readiness seminar, the facilitator talked about this exact feeling. When your military identity has been your whole self for so long, removing the uniform can feel like removing your skin. The other soon-to-be civilians nodded along. Who am I? Who am I without the navigator title? That's the question that keeps me awake in bed. Since I was 19, every introduction has been the same. Space Force Navigator. Every achievement measured against the standards of my position. Every relationship, professional and personal, colored by my role. Being a navigator wasn't just what I did. It was who I was. If someone asked me to describe myself, the first words would always be Space Force Navigator. That came before daughter, before friend, before woman, before human being. The navigator part gave the rest meaning. Now what am I supposed to say? Former navigator? Used to navigate spaceships, but now I just exist? The truth is, there wasn't me without the navigator. Not really. I enlisted right after high school. The Space Force didn't just shape me. It created me. Every skill I have, every instinct, every habit, they all come from being a navigator and belonging to the Space Force. What parts of me aren't defined by my service? Even the way I talk is in my mannerisms. I keep trying to imagine myself in civilian clothes, in a civilian job, living in a civilian apartment. The image won't form. It's like trying to picture a color that doesn't exist. There's just emptiness, a navigator-shaped hole where a person should be. The lecture facilitators keep talking about transferable skills, as if knowing how to plot interstellar trajectories and manage gravitational slingshots will help me work in some corporate office or research lab. Those skills only matter in the navigator station. Anywhere else, they're just party tricks. I've started avoiding mirrors. The person looking back doesn't make sense anymore. Same face, same eyes, but the context is all wrong. Like seeing a fish on dry land. That's not where it belongs. That's not what it's for. The mandatory lectures all talk about this phase like it's temporary. Adjustment period, they call it. Transitional stress. As if one day I'll wake up and suddenly know who I am without the uniform. As if there's some civilian version of me waiting to emerge once I've shed the military shell. But what if there isn't? What if the navigator is all I ever was? What if there's nothing left when that's gone? I should be planning for what comes next. Sending out applications, making connections. Instead, I'm sleeping 14 hours a day and recording audio logs that no one will ever hear. Force of habit, I guess. One more navigator behavior that no longer serves a purpose. End of log. Final log at least until you forget me and find someone else to make these.